All right, let's try it again. This crap's getting aggravating and old. How this shit don't work. Every time we try to do a live, it's stopping and crap now. Hey, Rick, what's going on, buddy? Every time the lives is cutting my butt lately. It ain't my internet, it ain't my computer, because I can test it right here on my phone while everything is going and everything is great, but it don't work. So I don't know how to make it how to solve a problem that ain't on my end. Appreciate y'all coming back in on this one. Terry, if it does it again, I'm stopping tonight. You been doing all right, Rick? I seen the snowmobile going. Lee's back. IP's here. Appreciate it, guys. Kurt. Sled tried to kill you. You better be careful on that thing. Yeah, I said, I believe we're going to go to Fayetteville and run. Try to do the same to you, Mr. Steve. Yeah, we got probably a day worth of cleaning to get the trailer cleaned on out. We built us a rack to go on the wall to hang shocks on. Dang. Let's see what Rick sent. Yes, sir. Did it break? Did you break the? Yeah, round 2, Scott. You're right, buddy. I just don't know what we're doing wrong. Made her back. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing wrong. No, that's a good looking sled. If we'd have had snow around here and able to use it, Rick wouldn't have got it. But the darn, we have no use for a sled here, Harley, other than stripping it. I reckon they might not like me drinking a Sam's Cola, I reckon. That's what it paused the screen at while I go on my end. Did some tweaking on it. Better quit tweaking on it. Lisa, he's trying to steer him into a tree. So if any of you is in the North Carolina area, make sure you swing on out to Fayetteville Motor Speedway next weekend. Check us out. We should have some candy there for the kids and some hot sauce for the grown youngins to sample. Water skipping the lake. Hey, Local Life, you doing all right, Eric? Kurt's got him a nice pile of sawwood ready. Firewood or regular wood. Been doing any fishing, Eric? real fortunate this winter with coming into the 2023 season here. We picked up several new sponsors, and I think we got a couple more in the works. Fishing starting next week. Good deal. Thank you, IP Farms. You need to see it now, buddy. That we got all the plastic off of it and got her wiped down. She's coming together. I'll probably drop y'all a short on it tomorrow when I'm out there working on it. Give y'all a good walk around of it. There's your merch right there if you want you some Gerald Farm stuff, whether it's racing or farming or stickers, whatever you want. The goal is to have enough for 2 winners. I'm glad we don't burn wood other than camping. One thing I got to do this week, I've got a 50-gallon flat tank to go in the bed of my truck. So when we go camping, to try to carry some extra water to pump over to the RV if we get low. I bought me a little drill pump. Let me grab that thing. Give me 1 second. Hold on. It ain't that long. Hold tight. Hold tight. Yeah. Because if we put that tank on the gooseneck trailer when we 4-wheeler riding, it'll be high enough to gravity feed. No, that's character, Rick. That way if I'm asleep, I know somebody sneaks in here on me. If we're 4-wheeler riding, we can put that tank on the top of the gooseneck and it'll gravity feed the refill of the motorhome. But when we're racing, the bed of my truck is not higher than the tank. So I bought this little pump. I'm going to plumb it into line. So if I need water, all I got to do is put my cordless drill on here, let the battery rest on the truck, and it'll transfer the water back to my holding tank in the motorhome. Yeah, nah, I ain't putting nothing on top of my trailer. Too big a chance of leak. It would probably work though. I said, it's just like a little 45, 48 gallon poly tank that's flat. It's like 8 inches thick. And you can I can load stuff on it in the bed of the truck. Nothing heavy, but small stuff, it won't hurt nothing. And I'm just going to hook it with a water hose. Have a 20-foot hose. This with a ball valve with a T, so that way I can fill it through the same port. It's got a vent on the top, but the hole is small. It'd take too long to fill it through the vent. I tried this the other day, test it out. And if I had to guess, it probably pumps 10 gallons a minute and no PSI. So it won't take long to transfer to fill my storage tank back up. What y'all think? Think that's gonna work, Rick? I better go ahead and mount it on the roof. Where'd I set my drink at? I think it'll work. We'll find out. Well, now, when me and my wife and my daughter went on the road trip with it, we didn't run out of water. DeWalt ain't gonna run no shit. Man, that Rigid will run the handle off that DeWalt, off that Black & Decker. That's all a DeWalt is a expensive Black & Decker. It's a white tank. I thought about painting it black. That way it would heat up better too. Like right now, some warm water would be good. Yeah, we'll, like I said, we'll only put water in it when we're going. Then if we use it, if not, time we get home, 3 days, we'll drain it and let it store dry. Won't be drinking water. It'll just be to wash with and wash your hands and I tell you, we went camping the other weekend. Pretty cool. Reggie can't turn the pump. Had to put a grease fit on it and turn it. I got a little bit of DeWalt stuff too now. I tell you, they all come a long ways in the past 10 years. But if I ain't mistaken, I just said it. Now that I forgot the name of it. I can't even pick on you now that I forgot. Black & Decker. Don't Black & Decker own DeWalt? Let me Google it. I know they used to. DeWalt. Which the same company that makes Milwaukee makes Rigid. Yep, Craftsman and DeWalt are owned by Stanley Black & Decker. So see there? And yes, if I ain't mistaken, Milwaukee, the same company that makes Milwaukee makes Rigid. Hey, I ain't had time for it. Hey, Google, does Black & Decker own DeWalt tools? Hey, Google.
On the website ProToolReviews.com, they say, yes, Craftsman and DeWalt are owned by Stanley Black & Decker. Do you want a little more context?
Yes.
Yes, Craftsman and DeWalt are owned by...
Oh, boy. I was trying to move it. Hey, Google, volume 7. Hey, Google, is Milwaukee and Rigid owned by the same company?
On the website ProToolReviews.com, they say, as it turns out, TTI owns Milwaukee Tool and a host of other power tool companies. It also licenses the Rigid and Ryobi names for cordless power tools.
No, they will not cross over, Gordon. Nope. No. Anything else you need me to ask her, Rick, while I got her on the desk? I forget that thing's over there. was trying to see all these darn things. Hold on, it's got Mac tools. Black & Decker makes Mac. The Mac power tools is made by Black & Decker too. Porter Cable, Craftsman, Stanley. It was hard for me to believe that with that one company owning them both, the Rigid and the Milwaukee, why would they let Rigid put out a stronger version than the Milwaukee? That Rigid is like 1,600 foot-pound of torque for a half-inch drive. That was the strongest on the market up until, I don't know, it might still be, I don't know. No. Milwaukee. I have no idea. I mean, I think Roby's one of the names that said Rick for sure. But no, there's guys on there that does the test, and I tell you, that big impact we got, I seen it. That thing will ring off a huge bolt, like a bolt that a 11/16 fit head. You can put it in the vise and it'll ring them. We've had on some of our disc mowers, the blades, the bolts won't come out, and we've got a 3/4 inch air one we used to use to get them off. You ain't got to have it now. With that big high impact, high torque, it'll get it. Put on my glasses, man. That's right. Oh, yeah. One thing I don't like is it's heavy. I like that one I tore up. I don't even know where I threw it to now. That one I tore up was the perfect size. It wasn't too heavy. Right here. That right there was all you needed. I think it was like 700 or 800 foot-pound of torque and super light. I mean, literally 2 fingers. Now that other one is twice the torque, but it's 3 times the weight. There's our email, geraldfarmers@gmail.com. What's everybody got planned for the upcoming week? I like my my DeWalt grease gun, and I've got a 1/2 inch drive DeWalt that I use on the race car a bunch. Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy? The day job. I tell you, one of my favorite tools, it ain't really a tool, it's that backpack sprayer. The Hart, I might have showed a video or short on it. That thing will spray like 10 of them backpacks on a little teeny battery. I'm talking, what is that, a 2 amp hour battery. And that thing will spray like 40 gallons worth of spray. Dang, if I'd known you wanted one, Gordon, I'd let you got mine. Because I want to try the rigid one. Man, I got most of my stuff's rigid. You like to have a battery power? Yeah, man. Said Rigid's got one now, or they've been had a little. I want to try it. $100. But my DeWalt, man, it's gonna be hard to beat it. I think that thing will do like 16 or 18 tubes of grease on the battery. I need to go take my battery out the case now, because before the battery just sits in there and goes bad. Because I haven't charged it probably 3 times since I had it. I mean, it does not. It don't take no juice to grease stuff. I know Rick wasn't talking about $100. No, that battery ain't bad. I know you ain't talking about $100 for my grease gun. Man, you crazy. It's way more than 200 here too, Kurt. He's doing some of that yuppie math. Yeah, he's doing some of that yuppie math. Hey, Google, how much is a DeWalt 20-volt cordless grease gun kit?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Hold on. If I type it in, they'll have some information. I think they come with a 4 or 5 amp hour battery. Tractor Supply has them. Rick don't understand. $2.99 Tractor Supply. They're a little cheaper than that somewhere else, though. Let's look on Amazon. That way you can use my link. $199 for the bare tool. Well, it might be $300. $229 for the bare tool. Nah, you ain't getting $100. I'll whistle and diesel that sucker if I give it away, Rick. We'll whistle and diesel it. Thing works too good though. There goes your Amazon link right there. Steve's got it. All you do is click on that. Rick be lurking. All right, guys and gals, it's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to close her on down. I appreciate all of y'all coming in and hanging out with us, even though it messed up at the beginning. It turned out to be decent. Kirk just seen one for $360. Quitter. You got a deal on a DeWalt drill. No, yeah, that was a good deal. But I appreciate all of y'all for supporting us here at Gerald Farms. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.